United States takes pleasure in presenting the Navy Cross to Donald Sarkian Jardian, Lieutenant, United States Naval Reserve, Medical Corps.
In a land of violence,
Hey, aren't you forgetting something? What? A kiss goodbye?
he found friendship. In a climate of fear, he found courage.
Not leaving you here. I'll build a litter. I'll drag you if I have to.
In the battlefields of Vietnam, he found himself.
Prep for OR. This arm and leg gotta get off right now.
Come on, move!
You were good, Doctor. Very good.
I met someone.
That's it, isn't it? Yeah, how could I have missed it? Me, a trained physician.
She's got these incredible eyes.
Oh, great. Well, listen, I really don't care what she looks like. I'm just saying, don't ask for it.
I'm going to see her, Wiz.
To be with the woman he loved,
Watch yourself, Doctor.
he'd risk his life
Intelligence has requested a doctor.
in the most dangerous mission of the war.
Please don't do anything.
We have assembled a pretty capable group here.
It's a psycho in every bunch, man. I don't even know who you people are.
For the time being, Doctor, we'll be operating on a strictly need-to-know basis here.
All right, fine. I'll just call you Buana. I like that.
I knew you'd do something stupid. You did, didn't you?
What deal did you make? You're gonna get yourself killed.
Look at me.
Come on, get out! Jump! Jump!
Just come back.
Count on it.
Hey! I love you!
Ken Wahl, Cheryl Ladd, Purple Hearts.
Hey everyone, this is Michael again, and welcome to another movie review. And this review is going to be on Purple Hearts, which was released in 1984. And the film stars Ken Wahl, Cheryl Ladd, Stephen Lee, Paul McCrane, and you also have David Harris and Arlie Ermey. And Purple Hearts, this is a film that it's kind of forgotten about, and I just got done watching it, and I did not hate the film. I don't think it's a good film by any means. I think the film is just okay for a one-time watch. It does have problems, and the film was directed by Sidney J. Furie, I think that's how you pronounce his last name. And he also wrote the film and produced it. And when I looked up this guy's filmography, I'm like, oh my God. This is the guy that directed Superman 4, The Quest for Peace, or The Quest for Shit. And he also directed Iron Eagle and Lady Sings the Blues with Diana Ross. And pretty much basically what the film is about is it takes place during the Vietnam War, and Don Jardian, who is played by Ken Wahl, he is a doctor, he's a surgeon, and he takes care of his guys that are wounded with the during like the combat stuff there. And while the film progresses, he meets this nurse who is also in the Navy, Deborah Solomon, who is played by Cheryl Ladd. And, they get to know each other, and they end up falling in love. And pretty much their affection for one another provides a contrast to, the violence, during this war. And pretty much that's basically what the plot to the film is about. But Ken Wahl, I thought he did a decent job in the role, as Don Jardian. I thought, it was very, likable character. Cheryl Ladd, she was, pretty decent as well. You have also Arlie Ermey, which this was a early role for him. Of course, he is best known as Gunnery Sergeant Hartman in Full Metal Jacket, which I, liked Full Metal Jacket. And he was also the voice of Sarge in the Toy Story films. And he also voiced Mad Dog Madison, who was the lifeguard in Rocket Power, which was one of my favorite Nicktoons as a kid. I still like Rocket Power, although it has aged, pretty in my opinion. There's some like outdated, lines, with them going, lame-o and all like that. But I still enjoy Rocket Power. But he did, good in the role. R. Lee Ermey, he's good in every role, that he had. But of course, like I said, the role that he's pretty much known for is, Full Metal Jacket. But it was good seeing him in the film. You also have David Harris, who plays Haynes, who is a surgeon as well. And Ken Wall's character ends up, working with him. And David Harris, of course, he was known as Cochise. I think that's how you pronounce the character's name from The Warriors, which is one of my favorite films. And sadly, he passed away last month. And I saw him at New York Comic Con this year and last year, but unfortunately, didn't get a chance to, meet him, get a photo with him. So may he rest in peace. But the film, like I said, it has its problems from there's a lack of chemistry between Ken Wahl and Cheryl Ladd's characters. When Ken Wahl meets Cheryl Ladd, they get to know each other, and then right away he jumps in and he's like, I want to sleep with you. And I'm like, you just met her. And you think she's pretty already. You want to jump in quick and say, oh, I want to sleep with you. But yeah, that's pretty much, what happens. And of course, the pacing drags, in my opinion. And just the film comes off, it's supposed to be a war romance film, but it doesn't come off as a romance film. It feels more like a soap opera mixed in with a war film. So that's how, I felt with the film. But I gotta say, the combat scenes were pretty intense. I thought they were, very well done. But Purple Hearts, in my opinion, it's an okay film for just a one watch. I probably won't, go back and watch this film, because, it has its problems, like I said, from the lack of chemistry between Ken Wahl and Cheryl Ladd, and the pacing dragging. Like I said, it's worth a watch for, just a one-time watch. But the film had a budget of $2.8 million, and it only made $2,075,282 at the box office. So it was a box office failure. It was a bomb, and it was released by the Lag Company, which the Lag Company, they had some, flops, later on. This was the same company, and it was funded by Alan Ladd Jr. This was the same company that released Blade Runner, which, flopped when it came out, and it became a cult classic years later, which I love Blade Runner. And, they also they also released The Right Stuff. And then, they did Police Academy, which was a huge hit for them. But by April 19th of 1984, the company ended up shutting down from those flops that they had. from Love Child to 5 Days, One Summer to Lovesick to Twice Upon a Time, which was an animated film, and it was done also by Lucasfilm, George Lucas's company. Of course, they're now owned by Disney, and I want to see Twice Upon a Time. It's on my watch list. It's a animated, adventure fantasy comedy film. So that's on my watch list. But Purple Hearts, like I said, it's just an okay film, for a one-time watch. I didn't hate the film, although, like I said, it has its problems. But it's worth it for a one-time watch. But anyway, that's it for my review of Purple Hearts. Thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed this review. Give the video a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and I will see you all later tonight with the SmackDown review. So see you all later tonight.